Making cheese is quite fun and usually quite easy. You've seen us make it many times here on the show. Today we're making paneer. This is great for an Indian dish like palak paneer, perhaps. Pretty easy. Now I am going to start with a half gallon of milk, about 8 cups of whole milk. I'm using Lactose milk because here's a little secret for y'all. The bastard is lactose. Now, not that I'm a bastard, lactose intolerant, but I'm able to make cheese. So here we go. So I'm going to pour this in and slowly heat it up. So just south of a boil. So just to the point it's boiling, then you know you've done it enough. Now you need to be patient because this is going to take a little while. Not as much for you because like that, we're going to be back. 160 for those of you keeping track at home. We're almost there. We're 160 200ths there. 80 100ths. 40 50ths. Eventually it gets down to 4/5. Or 80% of the way if you think the temperatures are actually linear. Now they're not. We're not dealing in Kelvin. We're dealing in Fahrenheit here. So all the math I just did, don't worry about it. It wasn't actually accurate. Okay, it looks like we're almost there. I can see bubbles forming, and we are at 203 degrees. And you don't quite want it to boil. Then when you get there, you turn your heat down. Then I have the juice of 2 lemons I'm going to put in here. And I'm going to stir this in. And this is where the magic happens, where the curdling happens, where the cheese becomes cheese. Well, not quite. It gets closer to cheese. And you want to slowly keep this stirring. You don't want to break up the curds. But you can start to see them form in there right now. These little things on here, those are curds. So as you can see through here, these are the curds that are forming here, and the liquids are the whey. Hence, you got your curds and whey. So we're going to take this, and now we're going to put this into. We have a colander that has some cheesecloth in the sink, and we're just going to pour it right in here, slowly. Oh, that looks really good. I'm going to take some cold water and rinse it a bit. Kind of wash away some of the lemon flavor. So make sure you want to rinse it and cool it off with the cold water. And then we're going to drain it. Get here and you just start to twist it off a bit. So you can conserve the whey if you want, but I didn't really have time to do it. So we're going to let this drain for a few minutes, then we're going to squish it, and then you're going to have cheese. Here, and cook like a bastard. So after you've let your paneer drain for a little bit, give another little twist into a pan here. And what I've done, I've got a couple plates, and I'm going to squish my paneer between them. So you want to keep your cheesecloth side out, the bad side. And just, not that we're judgmental about cheesecloth, but you would do what I meant. And just squeeze this out just a little bit. Then we put some weight on it, and I just happen to have this pan right here. And push this down. And then you're going to let this sit for anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour. So we've waited about an hour since we started pressing our paneer here. And let's take a look at it. Sure enough, we get ourselves a nice looking piece of paneer here. I think we'll probably chop this up and maybe put it in a little palak paneer. Or maybe just eat it the way it is. That's a great way to do it here. Here at Cook Like a Bastard.
like a bastard today.